What's going on YouTube? Jay Cheeserborn here, and welcome back to another DC Comics related video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the June 2022, or what the hell did I just have? 2022 comic solicitations. As you can see, this is coming straight from the Newsarama, the Games Radar website. And what do you know? Look at that. There's Batman with somebody else that isn't Catwoman. In fact, it's Talia al Ghul. Finally, something different that isn't Batcat. Now, I used to like them, but then I kind of read all of DC Rebirth, and I just, like, by the end of it, like, with how that Tom King run kind of went, it just made me have, like, a disdain in my mouth, like, for it. I'm like, I don't want to see this anymore. You can have your Elseworld stuff, you can have it in the Batman movie, but in terms of, like, the main universe, I'm like, I'm kind of sick of it. I'm like, give me something a little bit different right now. And plus, like, this relationship was so damaged for so many years compared to what it used to be, so I'm like, okay, fix it, Williamson, fix it. But basically, this is the big month where their big summer event, Dark Crisis. They're going to kill off the entirety of the Justice League, and we got all that stuff going on there. So Williamson's going to be writing issue 124. I'm going to try and make this rather quick because I do have somewhere to be today. But I wanted to go ahead and get through all these solicitations, at least the ones that are more interesting to me, some of the bigger stuff, and then some stuff I'll kind of skim through. But basically, the stuff Williamson kind of interested in. This is kind of the aftermath of Shadow Wars. You see Batman 124. Batman's return to Gotham, but when he hears of strange developments in Banasia, he forces the question, has the best return as a new hero been born in the dark? And in the backup, Poison Ivy, right here, the Gardener. So some Fear State stuff going on there, setting up the Poison Ivy series. Dark Crisis #1, also by Joshua Williamson, issue number 1 of 7, so this is going to be like a couple month event. And now Dark Crisis, the epic event, years in the making, is finally here. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the rest of the Justice League are dead. The remaining heroes are left to protect the world from an onslaught of violent attacks by DC's greatest villains. To stop darkness is greater than anything faced from destroying everything, yada, yada, yada. We have Dark Crisis right here. All these different events going on. We have these 3 characters here, and so on and so forth. We also have Dark Crisis, Young Justice #1, written by Megan Fitzmartin. Crises have been devastating impacts on the generation of heroes that make up Young Justice, and Dark Crisis will hit them even harder. Tim Drake, Impulse, and Superboy go missing during the Justice League's funeral. The only person concerned enough to find them, Cassie Sandsmark, aka Wonder Girl. But 3 boys of Young Justice aren't on this earth anymore. They're in the world of their dreams, or when they may not want to leave, yada, yada, yada. So we get some Young Justice stuff. Tim is looking younger and younger each day. I'm not sure, like, he really needs to grow up past being Robin at this point. Do something with him. So, but yeah, like, it should be interesting. Black Adam #1. This is the first of the thing, written by Christopher Priest. There's a name I haven't heard of in a long time. So he's going to be doing a Black Adam series. Now, Christopher Priest, I did review a lot of his Deathstroke stuff. There was a lot of stuff I actually liked in that run. The one story arc that was bad was the Batman versus Deathstroke thing. And then, like, basically whenever it crossed over, I thought that was kind of the weak points in terms of, like, some of the stuff. And, like, but for the most part, I did quite enjoy his Deathstroke book, and I do think that I am kind of excited to see what this Black Adam thing is going to be. Just to see him kind of tackle something like this, it's a little bit different from what he did with Deathstroke. Like I said, he did a lot of cool stuff in his Deathstroke run, but I'm interested to see what he does with Black Adam. So we got that. Flashpoint Beyond. So this is the Jeff Johns, Tim Sheridan, and Jeremy Adams thing. Not that interested in it. I know Jeff Johns can be talented in terms of his writing, but some of this other stuff, I don't exactly know. Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, #1. So if you're a Nubia fan, you got this thing right here. I know some people are. I haven't really read much with her, but there's that there. Poison Ivy #1 by G. Willow Wilson. I'm not sure if I'm really too excited. It's going to be issue 1 of 6, like a 6-issue miniseries focusing on Poison Ivy. There's a nice cover right there. Look at this. Some nice looking cover arts. It's just going to be kind of focusing on Poison Ivy, spanning... I remember they talked about an issue earlier on I reviewed. I can't remember the exact one, but they did set up a Poison Ivy series or something like that. DC Pride 2022, that's right. June is Pride Month, so there's going to be a lot of Pride variant covers and so on and so forth. So just kind of showcasing all the various, you know, characters and such, like Aquaman, like the Jackson Hyde, Kid Quick, John Kent, Tim Drake, since, you know, he came out, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year at this point. So there you go. You got all these different stories focusing on these characters. So if you're interested in that, there you go. There's your cover. There's your characters. I am not Starfire. Oh, never mind. Poison Ivy. These are just some graphic novels that they're kind of showing right here. DC Pride. Tim Drake special #1. So this is a Tim Drake special. This basically collects issues of from Batman Urban Legends 4 through 6, and issue number 10 with a brand new story that sees Tim teaming up with his former Young Justice teammates and the Batgirl is beginning Tim Drake's 2022 path. So There you go. There's Tim. There's his new boyfriend Bernard. Granted, I did talk about that in the urban legend stuff. Like I said, their relationship, like Bernard was not in Rebirth at all. In fact, I couldn't even remember. Like, I guess Bernard was in Tim Drake's comic run from the '90s, but it felt like all their development kind of happened off panel. Like, we're just kind of just thrown into it. It's like, oh yeah, Tim's dating this guy named Bernard. Well, where did that happen? Like, I feel like you should have kind of like set that up a little bit more. But there you go. Maybe we'll actually get like the background behind it, because like I said, Tim was happily like in a relationship with Steph last time we saw him, and then all of a sudden it's like, you're broken up off panel. We're not even gonna show it. That just screams kind of lazy to me. Like they wanted to go in this direction with Tim Drake, obviously, but they didn't want to actually put in like the work to set up, like, to break him up with Steph and like set up this new Bernard character. They're just like, okay, here you go. So that's been my issue with them. Like, you could have put more effort into it, if he's going to be dating somebody else, rather than just like, oh, you were just broken up off panel. Okay, cool. If you're going to set him up with someone, can we at least get a little background there? Can we at least see what happened? Why the other relationship we were just following all this time just kind of fell apart? That's like my main complaint with it. They're going to do it. I don't really care. Go for it. But I just feel like they should have put more effort into it. So hopefully they'll actually get some flashbacks as to like what happened and what led to that breakup. So we got Multiversity Teen Justice #1. So you got kind of Elseworlds versions of these characters. You kind of have, what is it? You have like the alternate versions of the Super Sons, so they're the Super Daughters and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just that, and there's, I guess, a gender bent version of Raven going to be showing up in this thing, so that should be kind of interesting, perhaps. The Flash, Fastest Man Alive, #3. Aquaman, The Flash, you got that there. Earth Prime, #5, The Flash. So a lot of very multiverse various things. DC versus Vampires, Killers #1, so this should be interesting. There was a Damian one shot, I think, in May, but here's one that's going to be focusing, I guess, on Harley Quinn. So Bond Syndicate Season 1, #2. Icon and Rocket Duo. Batman's Mystery Case. I'm just going to be kind of skimming through a lot of these stuff. So various volumes. Superman 78. Like I said, these are various collections of stuff. Action Comics #1044. Looks like the World Revolution stuff is still going on here. I've been hearing really good things about Philip Kennedy Johnson's stuff, so I may want to check that out. There's also a Pride variant there with Johns, if you're interested in that. Aquaman, #5, an interesting cover here. We have Arthur Curry, we have Jackson Hyde, and we have Black Manta all kind of merged together right there. So that's kind of a cool cover right there. Batgirl's #7, so I've been reviewing Batgirls. If you want to know my thoughts on that, you can check out the channel. With the Batgirl's damaged reputation still on the line, repairs the clock tower will underway, Babs just might have finally found the key to the redemption. Meanwhile, serial killer Hill Ripper is still on the loose. The girls received their first major break in the case from an unlikely source. Unfortunately for them, the main suspect is among the most blah blah and dangerous villains in all of Gotham. So we got the 3 of them right there. I kind of love this variant here. Look at that. You got them all right here. You have Tim just looking miserable, and then Damian's getting hugged from his dog. I don't know. That's kind of a nice cover. I like these covers for Batgirls. Batgirls had some nice looking variants and main covers. Batman Beyond, Neo Near #3. I don't know if I'm really interested in this one. I love Batman Beyond, but like just kind of what they were doing with it. Like they got rid of Bruce Wayne, so it kind of takes away from that interesting dynamic. So we'll see there. Same with Batman Beyond, the White Knight. Haven't really paid attention to White Knight at all. Batman Fortress #2. Another Batman book. Batman Killing Time. So we got that right there by Tom King. Not really interested in it. I read like 85 issues of Tom King's Batman, and that's more than I ever need. Batman the Night #6. Now Chip Zdarsky is going to be taking over as the main Batman writer, I think come July or something like that. So I am looking forward to that. Batman Urban Legends #16. So Batman and Zatanna are still teaming up with their thing. Ace and the Super Pet are making their last stand. Will the new Birds of Prey crumble? So we got a new Birds of Prey related stuff going on here. So I like this cover right here. Looks like that Miracle Molly, Lady Shiva, Katana, and who is that? I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, like I said, there's some bits I'm enjoying in the new Urban Legends thing. Like I'm enjoying the 2 stories, but we'll see what they do with the next issue going on. Batman / Catwoman #12. Finally, this series is coming to an end. Looks like they're finally getting married. Don't really care. Like I said, Tom King wrote such an awful Batcat that it just kind of killed my interest in it. So, like I said, I've not picked up a single issue of Batman Catwoman, and I don't really plan on it. Maybe I'll read it when it goes to the DC Universe app, but as of right now, I'm just like, okay, good. It's finally done. So yeah, Batman Superman World's Finest #4 by Mark Waid. I haven't read the first issue yet. Catwoman #44. Again, this is Teeny Howard stuff. Dark Knights of Steel by Tom Taylor is another one of his Elseworld storylines. He did announce that he's going to be making DC's 3. I figured it would have been in the June solicitations, but maybe it's going to be saved for July. Deathstroke Inc. #10. So Joshua Williamson is now off this book and somebody else is taking over, but he is staying on as the writer for Robin, which is a good thing. I think Robin, he said, is his favorite book to write, so I'm glad he's sticking around for that one. So Slade Wilson's Blood Drenched Past Next Person Chronicle of How Slade Became Infamous Assassin. So it's going to be like some older stuff with Slade, it seems like, going on in here. Interesting cover arts. I'm curious to see what's going to be posted. So here's the next big thing that's, you know, the article was showcasing. Detective Comics #1061 by Mariko Tamaki and Nadia Shamas. So Mommy's home. With Talia Ghul back in town, anything can happen, and the mother of Robin is here to lay down the law. Meanwhile, the Riddler's scheme to turn Batman's Sacred City into a twisted riddle of life and death has at last been revealed, and Riddler's going to use whoever he can turn to Batman's life. And then the family of Gotham Girl interrupted. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. Never thought I'd see this again. Bruce and Talia kissing on a cover. It seems like they're in good standings right here. Like I said, this is kind of a first. They haven't done anything with these two, showcase this type of relationship with the two characters for so long. I feel like Williamson's been trying to work towards like rebuilding that, and some writers have wanted to because it was so damaged so badly for the past several years that it's nice to kind of see something more positive with that. I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out. So hopefully it's good. Fables #152. Haven't really read Fables at all. Future State Gotham #14. Is this still going on? The real Bruce Wayne returns to Gotham City's Batman, but Jason Todd doesn't believe it's really him after Hush posed as Bruce for all those months. And what will this mean for Jace, the next Batman, just when things can't get any worse? Another mysterious Batman attacks the Magistrate. Also in this issue, the fate of Damian Wayne. So we're finally going to find out where the hell Damian's been in terms of Future State. It's the same cover as Batgirl's right here, because Damian has not been in Future State at all. It's been kind of like one of the big mysteries of Future State, because I guess originally they wanted to make him a villain. With that whole 5G thing, but that kind of went out the window, and rightfully so, because it was a stupid idea to make him and John like Magneto and Charles Xavier. Terrible idea. Anyone who thinks that's a good idea deservedly should just be let go, which I think it was Dan DiDio's idea, and he was let go for it. So we got that. So I'm curious, like, not that I really care much about Future State, but I'm wondering, like, so where was he in all of Future State? Finally get some answers there. Maybe he's out just chilling somewhere. Maybe he's just like, I don't give a shit anymore. This all sucks. Alfred was dead. My dad is kind of like never there for me anymore. My mom I've had issues with. I'm going to chill with my new goth girlfriend and just hang out somewhere. So unless they went in a different direction of that because it's a different timeline. I don't exactly know. But we also have Harley Quinn #16, Stephanie Phillips. Right there. I Am Batman #10. So Jace Fox and all that there. Justice League vs. Legion of Superheroes, Brian Michael Bendis. Okay, that tells me I don't want to read it. Monkey Prince #5. I like this Jaws tribute cover right here. I haven't read Monkey Prince at all. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I like this cover right here. That's a nice tribute to my favorite movie, Jaws. So that's awesome. Naomi Season 2 #4 by Bendis in that. So this is 4 of 6. Nightwing #93. I've been reviewing Nightwing. Actually, some of my more popular comic reviews are the Nightwing ones. So, Battle for Bloodhaven's Heart, after uncovering Blockbusters and who he says he is. In fact, he's much worse. Could be interesting. Nightwing, Babs, and Bloodhaven Mayor Melinda Zuko battle to expose Blockbuster's malpractices, with Blockbuster controlling more of the criminal underground than Nightwing ever thought possible. Can Dick Grayson help stop him before things go too far? Oh, we're finally moving along with this thing. So, got all the various variant covers. I thought Babs was going to be, like, done with the whole Oracle thing, but I guess not. Robin, #15. So this was, I was curious what they were going to do after Shadow War, but it seems like they're kind of going back to, like, the island again, which I'm like, no, why are we going back to the island? I want to see Damian kind of, like, living out in Gotham, but I guess he's going to be, like, around the world some more. So, like I said, I'm kind of bummed in that regards, but they're also, like, doing some other stuff, which could be kind of interesting. So Damian Wayne is back from Shadow War and licking his wounds the best way Wayne knows how. Brooding, duh. But in the light of the shocking death in the Al Ghul family, Robin resolves to dig deeper into the world of the demon. and to return to Lazarus Island with Flatline at his side, leaves him with yet another shocking revelation. So we got this cover here, and then we got this cover with them. I like the reaction of Lord Deathman and Batman. Like, so like, is Batman just gonna leave his son again? Is Damien just gonna go off by himself, or is it just him and Flatline gonna be kind of going off on a little adventure together? I don't know. It should be kind of fun. Like I said, they actually took their time with them a little bit, which was nice, but it does need some more development. Oh, here's the other cover right here. God, this is a great looking cover. Like I said, it's a nice looking cover. You get some good variants right there. Flatline's gonna be sticking around, so that's cool. She's not just being forgotten about after Shadow War, so she's gonna be a factor in the book, like kind of like a co-lead in the book, I would assume, going after that. So it should be interesting to see them kind of go off on a little bit of an adventure together. So yeah, looking forward to Robin. It's been a solid book, and I'm excited for Shadow War. I think it starts next week, right? Yeah, I think so. Excuse me one second. So we got Rogues number 4, Joshua Williamson, Scooby-Doo, which still goes on, Suicide Squad, Blaze number 3, some more stuff there, Superman, Son of Kal-El number 12, there's John Kent right there, Lex Luthor and President Bendix have joined forces to unleash the Gamora Corps on Superman, put a stop to the first Son of Krypton, yada yada yada. So this is more of the Tom Taylor stuff. Welcome back, Crypto. Who's a good boy? Well, Crypto's going to be in it. That's like the most exciting aspect of the book for me, is just seeing Crypto. So you got the cover right there with John and Jay. Son of Kal-El, it's kind of been kind of for me so far. Hopefully things start to pick up again, but I didn't really like the crossover they just did with Nightwing. I thought it was just kind of weird the way it kind of ended. But maybe things will get better, hopefully. So yeah, there's that. Task Force Z, number 9 by Matthew Rosenberg. So 9 of 12. Ari the Baddies, yada yada yada. Task Force Sin, number 1. Lazarus Resin, all that other fun stuff. So Jason Todd's kind of solo book right now. Oh, is Nightwing going to be in this thing? And Tim, and then Batman. No Damian once again. I guess he's just kind of ignoring the Bat family. Well, they ignored him when Alfred died, so that was kind of shitty. The Flash, number 783. I've been hearing good things about the Flash book. Maybe I'll have to check it out. So you got the 2 Flashes there. The Joker, number 15. I thought the last... Okay, so this is the final issue of the Joker. I thought it was ending at 14, but I guess not. The Clown prescribes more chick with sleeve. Okay, so here we go. The final issue of Joker. That was Bane Vengeance. Why can't they just kill this guy? You know, the only thing to ever kill the Joker really definitively, I feel like, is Batman 89, because he just falls off. It's like, there you go. That's it. You don't have to see him anymore. I wish more comics would take a risk with that. So, the Jurassic League number 2, James Tynion. I thought Tynion was done with DC after this. I guess he's going to be working on this thing, but it says 9 of 12 here. It could be just some sort of error, but Jurassic Park, dinosaurs, and Justice League. Crazy concept, but I love dinosaurs, and I love the Justice League. So put them together, you get some weird, crazy stuff. We got the Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country number 3. Never really read that. The Swamp Thing by Ram V. Wish Ram V would have stuck around writing Catwoman. It was actually decent then. So there's that. Wonder Woman 788. So Diana's got her stuff right here. Oh, Artemis is in there. Sweet. And Wonder Woman Evolution. And I believe that should be it, because all this stuff is just kind of backup stuff and secret files and all that other stuff. So, biggest things this month. Robin, of course, is my number 1 book as usual. But Dark Crisis. Dark Crisis is kind of like the big thing. I am kind of surprised by this cover here, because like I said, those two have had such a rocky... The relationship was so damaged the past couple years compared to what it used to be. So I am excited to see what's going on with that, and to see how... they're going to be written in Detective Comics. But like I said, it's cool to see, hopefully, some reconciliation between those characters after so many years of just not being in the best of terms. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of Williamson just kind of taking charge of a lot of things. Dark Crisis is the big event of the month, so I'm looking forward to that. Just kind of looking forward to a couple of things right there, like Dark Crisis, Robin, DC vs. Vampires. Yeah, like those are kind of the main ones for me. Basically, if Williamson's kind of involved, that has me the most intrigued. So I will be checking out all the Dark Crisis stuff, and of course I'll be reading Batman, Detective Comics, all kind of the normal stuff that I've been covering on the channel. And yeah, so that's that. What are your thoughts on this month's solicitations? I know I kind of skimmed through them rather quickly, but again, I got someplace I got to be. So, yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all that other fun stuff. Yeah, like I said, what comic are you most looking forward to this month? Just let me know in the comment section down below. We're sure to come back next time. Not sure what video I'm going to be doing next. Maybe it'll be back on Tuesday. Maybe we'll post something over the weekend. I don't exactly know. It's all up in the air, so there's that. All right, well, that's all I got to say. Thank you all so much for watching this video. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.